Hey, if you've done my one-to-one-to-one rule and you now understand exactly who your ideal client is, what is pushing their buttons right now, and you know that you can solve it because you've come up with something delicious, juicy package of a solution for them, and you can't afford to get leads right now, or you want to double check that your package is in fact what they want and you've got a database of clients sitting there waiting to hear from you, then I recommend this one strategy that is going to really come in and scrape the cream off the top of those people sitting in your database that may activate on this and monetize your first little foray into presenting this package to people. So, got a CRM or a database of name, email addresses and phone numbers, then this is what I want you to do. I want you to send them the 9-word email. Now, I think there's probably 100 different marketing coaches out there claiming that they thought of this concept. I'm not going to claim that I thought of it. It just works. So I'm just going to tell you about it. It is basically something that looks there's a few key things to getting it right. Essentially, first of all, you need to know your one-to-one-to-one, so who you're targeting, what their problem is, and what the solution is that you're coming up with. And so then you can kind of work backwards from there and work out what those 9 words are that you're going to use in the email that you send out to them to get their attention and see basically if there's any way that you can help them. It's really super simple. Let's just use the example of me. So I know that my ideal client really struggles with the fact that they rely on their referral network and don't have any way of turning leads on tap, basically. So I might write an email that goes something like this. Hey, Sarah, are you really struggling with with getting more referrals at the moment and wish that you had a solution to getting leads on tap? Or it might be something more like, even more simple. I'd probably give it a few goes before I press send. So maybe it's more like, hey, Sarah, do you want to are you struggling with control over the flow of your leads at the moment? Love, Kath. Kiss, kiss. That's it. That's exactly what I would say. And they would write back and say, yeah, absolutely I am. Or yeah, I really wish that I could scale my business, but I don't know where my next leads are going to come from. And when I think about, even just right now, thinking about what they might actually say back to me, I might even reframe that sentence again. But the important part is that it looks very personal and it is very short. And I would highly recommend that even though you are sending it out from your database, through your CRM, like ActiveCampaign, MailChimp, whatever it is that you're using there, still make it just a plain text email. Don't make it an HTML one with pretty headers and footers, because that looks like it's come from your database and it's a mass broadcasted email. I'd recommend making it look as personal as if you have sat down and written to that person individually as absolutely possible. So that's the 9-word email. Jump in, think about your ideal client. Go and watch my one-to-one-to-one video if you haven't already, and you can basically monetize people that are sitting in your database right now to cash flow the next step in scaling your business.